Khapalabhati. I love the translation of this pranayam, shining skull breath. It's a great purifier of the sinuses of the inside of the skull, as well as an abdominal strengthener and stimulator. The same precautions for not doing this pranayam during pregnancy and menstruation hold here, as it requires a dynamic action in the belly. Unlike breath of fire, where the action is based more on the solar plexus, diaphragm, and where the inhale and exhale are even, with Khapalabhati, the emphasis, the action, is the exhale, while the inhale is passive. When the exhale is complete, the inhale simply happens. If you're getting lightheaded, you may need to slow down and allow more time for a fuller in-breath. If you're a paradoxical breather, meaning that you inhale into the chest and the belly sucks inwards, then it's very important you slow down and use your hands on your belly to switch your breathing. If breathing into your belly is overwhelming, stay with long, deep breathing until you can switch, and only then start adding the dynamic action in. Once you've settled into your seat, you can feel your foundation, your seat, your legs on the ground. Then bring your hands into prana mudra. So you're curling the little finger and the ring finger into the thumb and extending the first two fingers and touching down either on the ground or on your rocks. So bring one hand to your belly and draw your belly back and up to exhale the breath from the nose. So you're clearing out, you're shining the inside of your skull, your sinuses. So take any time you need to clear your nose with this. That's part of the point. Breathe in, suspend the breath for a second, and then exhale out through your mouth, hearing that sound as you round your spine, scoop your belly into your back, empty every last little bit of breath out. And then once you've emptied out, hold the breath out, suspend the breath out of the body, lift your spine up tall, lengthening your head up. Close your eyes, take your gaze towards your third eye point. If you're familiar with Mula Bandha, engage it. So you're squeezing anus, sex organ, navel in and up. And then when you feel the need for the breath to come back in, let it come back in. And then exhale out through your mouth, hearing that sound as you round your spine, scoop your belly into your back, empty every last little bit of breath out. And then once you've emptied out, hold the breath out, suspend the breath out of the body, lift your spine up tall, lengthening your head up. Close your eyes, take your gaze towards your third eye point. If you're familiar with Mula Bandha, engage it. So you're squeezing anus, sex organ, navel in and up. And then when you feel the need for the breath to come back in, let it come back in. If you're working with Khapalabhati, we're going to move into another round for a longer period of time and a quicker pace, but you find the pace that works best for you. If you tend to breathe up into your chest, bring a hand to your belly so you can feel the action in the belly. Once you're settled, then join in and find your pace. If you get lightheaded, slow it down, or feel free to come back to long, deep breathing. Continuing just a little bit longer. Last few. Keeping your spine tall. And then breathe in, complete breath in, suspend the breath, and then exhale, empty out through your mouth, and curve your back. It's like you're pressing the air out with the motion of your spine. Press all the last little bits of air out. See if you can fully empty. And once you've emptied, stay empty. Sit tall. So kumbhaka, your suspension of the exhale. Eyes closed, engaging Mula Bandha, root lock. And staying present with the sensation. See if you can go a little bit beyond that initial tug, that desire for the in-breath. Soften into it. But then when you feel the need, before you start struggling, let the breath come in. I'm going to do another round of Khapalabhati, but alternate nostril. So if you bring your dominant hand up to your third eye point, first 2 fingers between your brows, and use your thumb to close off one nostril, and then breathe out through the other side. Let the breath come in through both nostrils, and then switch sides using your ring or your little finger to close the other side. Just light pressure. You don't need to push your nose across your face. Keeping your face centered, elbow and shoulder relaxed on that helping hand. And taking your time with this, a little bit more complicated, so slow it down. The breath is coming in through both nostrils and then out through alternate nostrils. So each exhale, you switch sides. This next time that you exhale through the left side, release your hand down, breathe in through both nostrils, and then exhale out through your mouth and empty all of the breath out. And hold the breath out, suspend as you come back up tall. And if you've really emptied out, you'll feel a vacuum where your diaphragm pulls up and your throat drops down. Stay present with that. Engage Mula Bandha, root lock at the base of the spine. Eyes focus towards your third eye point between your brows. Edging into your need for air, and then when you need to, let the breath flow in as steadily as you can so it doesn't all rush in at once. Notice your relationship to your breath. And as you let the breath flow in and out, bring your hands together at your heart in Atmanjali Mudra. Taking some longer, deeper, ocean-sounding breaths and noticing how Khapalabhati has affected your breathing, your rib cage, your lungs, the volume of your breath. Namaste.